Hello, I'm here today to talk to you about some tips and tricks for your social media plan. Keeping in mind small businesses such as Sigma, who maybe has a social media presence, but not much is going on with that presence. And it's maybe not bringing as much brand awareness as it could be. So number one, everybody needs a social media plan. Yes. You need a social media plan. You can't just get out there and wing it because your efforts will not be successful. You need to be consistent, you need to have a voice, and you need to have an audience in mind. So let's talk about your audience. Keeping Sigma in mind, your audience, it's going to be the female. It's going to be fashion-forward, female, fun, trendy. So what is that woman going to want to look at? What is she interested in? You know, pop culture? Yes. Fashion, yes. Newest trends, yes. Makeup tips, absolutely. You could become a resource just by finding and giving makeup tips to these women who want them and who want new products to do amazing things with them. So yes, do figure out who your audience is. There we go. Do not sell to that audience. People don't want to be sold to on social media. The rule of thumb is the 80-20. So 80% of the time, give them content they're going to be interested in. Become a resource for them. 20% of the time is you can do some promotions with that. If you sell all the time, they're just going to defriend you. Nobody wants to have a bunch of likes that is just hyper commercializing them. So keep that in mind when you are creating your content. I can get this. Create a content library. You should have a large resource of content available to you when you're ready to roll it out. So look for dynamic, engaging content on a regular basis. Put that into your content inventory and then do create a content schedule. You need to know how often and when you're going to roll that out. There are good times and there are bad times to roll out your content. You want to utilize, it's so hard to find good, interesting content that you want to best utilize that by putting it out there when everybody else can see it. So using the time calculator, best times to post, and a schedule is a definite, wow, must. There we go. Got it. What else do we have? Do educate your employees. Get them involved in your social media efforts. First by putting out there how to use social media properly, especially when it comes to your business. Also, get them engaged in trying to help you find content and be a part of this big social media marketing attempt that will obviously bring you more brand awareness. So when I talk about, okay, that can also prevent huge social media crises, which is going to happen. Everybody's going to have a social media crisis at some point in time. Just be prepared for it. That should be in your plan. Some of the tips of the trade for dealing with that are: do not delete your content. Do not delete your content. They want to see that the company is transparent. They want to believe that you're addressing the issue. They do not want to see you try to hide it. It will make your company look very bad. Do try to turn a positive into a negative by addressing the challenge or the issue, saying something about it, apologizing. It's okay to do something wrong. Say you're listening to them and give them, doesn't even need to be a fix necessarily, but just acknowledge them and listen to what they're saying. You must listen. Social media is all about listening. Use your listening skills, comment back, but not before really letting them vent and figuring out what the real issue is. All these tips I've given you today are just a few of the basics that you really need to get into when you consider making your social media plan. And again, having a social media plan, it's thumbs not liking me, there we go, is essential in having a good, strong social media presence. And overall, I think Sigma can do wonders in catching up with our competitors just by utilizing social media. Their competitors have decades of brand awareness that they don't have because they started in 2009. So utilizing this tool is going to be an awesome way for them to catch up and really make social media kind of their avenue. Thanks so much. Have a good day.